story begins in high school. A friend of mine named Carlos motivated me to register for an animation class. I was worried at first because I'm not an artist, but it turned out to be a lot of fun. Thanks to a good friend of mine named Kristen, who just did a great job voice acting for me. The first real movie that I made was Forestall. Forestall is about a villain who is exiled and has to come back and seeks her vengeance on the man who put her away. And it was a lot of fun, and I got really good performances out of it, but Kristen was obviously a standout performance. In fact, I'm going to let y'all listen for a second, because it's pretty good stuff.
Well, it doesn't look like we'll be hearing from Lord Dura from now on.
Don't get your hopes up, General. I don't think we've heard the last from Lord Dura.
Fast forward a few months, and I moved to college. Went to Baylor. I moved into a dorm. I made some friends, and I even went to a few social functions. And yes, that is me dancing. The first thing I decided to do was just play with the camera. I hadn't really ever messed with the video camera before. So I just started taking video one day, and it turned into a neat little video. I recorded my roommates just as we went out, for a Walmart run, and came back and ran into another roommate, and just kind of the hilarity that ensued.
My life on that camera that no one should see, alright?
Oh, Ranger tool. He's a tool.
Come on, Daddy, smile at the camera.
It's recording.
It's not.
I don't want any records of my life ever.
And I had so much fun doing this that I just decided that I had to do it more. And so the next time me and my family went on a little family excursion, I decided that I would videotape it. So a few weeks later, we took a little excursion to the Sandhills, which is a state park in Monahans, and I recorded it, and it was really fun. The vistas were incredible, and I just came to realize that I had to do this for real. I had to get into a class and start learning this stuff. So I took my first film class, which was Sight, Sound, and Motion, and it was just a lot to take in. And thankfully, with the help of one of my friends, fellow filmmaker Catherine Ann, pictured here, allowed me to be in one of her videos so that I could experience what it was like to act and be on the other side of the camera. And it was a very interesting experience, and I'll let y'all take a look to see what it was like for me, my acting.
No, Jack.
I want to know...
It doesn't matter, Jack.
No, tell me!
Because he wouldn't want me to.
But he's not here, is he? No, he made his choice. He chose to stay. I'm the one that came back. I'm the one who's here. It's good stuff. Anyway, pretty soon after that, I got into PM1 and just went crazy taking video just wherever I could. In the car, at the science building, around campus, in the room, at home, on trips. It was just, I always had a camera, and it was to, everyone's annoyance that I was recording everything, but I'm so glad now because I have a lot of really good memories that I've preserved in film. Anyway, after that, I finally got to do my first real film project in PM1, which I called Study Hall. It was about a guy that was daydreaming during his study hall about a girl that he wanted to dance with. The funny thing is, though, that my roommate, Charlie, who I got to play the lead, did not want to dance. And so I had to figure out how to get him to dance without really dancing. And so he kind of improvised a little foot shake thing, and it turned out to be really funny, so we left it in. Study hall taught me a lot of things about film. It taught me how to deal with actors, it taught me patience, location scouting, and several things that I would need to go into PM2. I had to take a little hiatus because I had to focus on my science studies, but as soon as I took PM2, I started learning all sorts of things like proper lighting, editing, framing. I don't know what the future holds, but I know whatever happens, film will always be a part of my life.